Ladies and gentlemen, finally it is time for the YouTube New England Nationals. Top Fuel Funny Car Pro Stock Mario Karts. New track setup. Usually when I do this, I reset the national records. I'm not doing that this time, but we will break national records from the testing I have done. We start with the Mario Karts. Up first, we have Purple Yoshi in the near lane. We have Waluigi in the far lane. $149.2 for Waluigi. $150 with a 2 for Purple Yoshi. New national record, Waluigi 1, Purple Yoshi 2. We are going to see some quick runs. Our next pair, we have Toadette in the near lane and Wario in the far lane. 151.3 for Wario and a 153.3 for Toadette. Wario goes number 3, Toadette goes number 4. Our next pair, we have Rosalie in the near lane, Bowser Jr. far lane. 148 with a 3 for Bowser Jr. New national record. He goes to the number 1 spot. 150 with a 3 for Rosalina. Bowser Jr. goes number 1. Rosalina goes number 4. Our next pair, we have Baby Mario in the near lane. Baby Peach in the far lane. 149.1 for Baby Mario. 150 with a 6 for Baby Peach. Baby Mario goes number 2. Baby Peach goes number 6. Our next pair, we have Donkey Kong in the near lane. Luigi in the far lane. How do you guys like the new view? 148.1 from Donkey Kong. He resets the national record, goes number 1. 149.1 from Luigi. Donkey Kong does go number 1. Luigi goes number 4. Our next pair, we have Cat Peach in the far lane, Bowser in the near lane. 148.8 for Cat Peach, 149.3 for Bowser. Cat Peach goes number 3, Bowser goes number 6. Our next pair, we have Green Yoshi in the far lane, Light Blue Yoshi in the near lane. 148.3 for Green Yoshi, 148.8 for Light Blue Yoshi. Green Yoshi goes number 3, Light Blue Yoshi goes number 5. Our next pair, Baby Luigi in the far lane, Diddy Kong in the near lane. 148.6 for Diddy Kong, 149.1 for Baby Luigi. Diddy Kong goes number 4. Baby Luigi goes number 9. Toadette is now on your bump. The 153.3. Our next pair, we have Mario in the far lane, Princess Peach in the near lane. 148.3 for Peach, 153.8 for Mario. Princess Peach goes number 4. Mario does not get in the show. He's number 18. Wario is now on the bump with a 151.3. Our next pair, Dry Bones far lane, Shy Guy near lane. 148.3 for Shy Guy. I've seen a lot of those. 150 with a 3 for Dry Bones. Shy Guy goes to number 5 spot. Dry Bones goes to the number 16 spot, the bump. 150 with a 3. Our next pair, we have Red Yoshi in the right lane, the far lane. Koopa Troopa in the near lane, the left lane. Just want to try this view. 146.6 for Koopa Troopa. He's going to the number 1 spot with the national record. 147.1 for Red Yoshi. He's going number 2. Purple Yoshi now on the bump with a 150 with a 2. Our next pair, we have Toad in the far lane. Tanuki Mario in the near lane. 146.6 for Toad. He matches the national record, will go number 2. 150 with a 6 for Tanuki Mario. Toad goes number 2. Tanuki Mario does not get into the show. It goes number 21. Waluigi now on the bump with a 149-2 in our final pair. We have Light Blue Shy Guy far lane, Lakitu near lane. $146.9 for Lakitu. $147.9 for Light Blue Shy Guy. After session 1 of Mario Kart, here is your current Mario Kart field after qualifying session 1. Totally just said that. Koopa Troopa is your number 1 qualifier. The national record of a 146.6, followed by Toad, Lakitu, Red Yoshi, Light Blue Shy Guy, Donkey Kong, Bowser Jr., and Green Yoshi rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, number 9, Princess Peach, followed by Shy Guy, Diddy Kong, Cat Peach, Light Blue Yoshi, Baby Mario, Luigi, and Baby Luigi on the bump with a 149.1. Currently not qualified, Bowser, Waluigi, Purple Yoshi, Rosalina, Dry Bones, Baby Peach, Tanuki Mario, Wario, Toadette, and Mario. It is now time for Pro Stock qualifying session number 1. We have Kenny Koretsky in the near lane, Dave Hazard in the far lane. Will the national record will 157.0 be broke in the first run? Yeah, it will. 153.6 for Kenny Koretsky. He will take the national record at number 1 spot. Dave Hazard, 154.6, goes number 2. Our next pair, we have Alan Johnson in the far lane, Heathen in the near lane. 151.3 for Alan Johnson. He takes the national record. 152.3 for Heathen. Alan Johnson 1, Heathen 2. Our next pair, we have Greg Anderson in the far lane, Jason Line in the near lane. 152.2 for Greg Anderson, 154.7 for Jason Line. Greg Anderson goes number 2, Jason Line goes number 6. Our next pair, we have Warren Johnson in the far lane, V Gaines near lane. 156.1 for Warren Johnson, 159.1 for V Gaines. Warren Johnson goes number 7, V Gaines goes number 8. Our next pair, we have Dave Conley in the far lane, Big E in the near lane. 151.0 for Big E. He will take the national record by 3 thou, go number 1. 152.1 for Dave Conley. Big E goes number 1, Conley goes number 3. Our next pair, we have Bones in the far lane, Fireball near lane. 151.0 for Bones, ties the national record, goes number 2. 151.6 for Fireball. Bones goes number 2, Fireball goes number 4. Our next pair, we have Eric Enders in the far lane, Hockey in the near lane. 149.2 for Eric Enders. She takes the national record at number 1 spot. 151.3 for Hockey. Eric Enders number 1, Hockey number 5. Our next pair, Roger Dodger far lane, Caden near lane. 148.7. Roger Dodger takes the national record at number 1 spot. 150 with a 7 for Caden. Dodger goes number 1. Caden goes number 3. V Gaines, now your number 16 qualifier on the bump. 159.1. Our next pair, Vidusky far lane, CM Punk near lane. 147.2 for Vidusky. He takes the national record and goes number 1. 149.2 for Punk. Vidusky number 1, Caden number 4. Jason Line now on the bump with the 154.7. Our next pair, we have Bowman in the far lane, John Cena near lane. 148.3 for Bowman, 147.8 for Cena. Cena goes number 2, Bowman goes number 3. Kenny Koretsky now on the bump with a 153.6. Our next pair, we have Toyota in far lane, Civic near lane. 1:45.8 for Toyota. He takes the fastest pass to the national record number 1 spot. 1:51.3 for Civic. Toyota straight to the top. Civic only good for number 13. Greg Anderson now on the bump with a 1:52.2 in our final pair of Pro Stock qualifying session number 1. We have Zan in the far lane, Fastfish near lane. $147.8 for Zan, $149.3 for Fastfish. Zan goes number 3, Fish goes number 9. Here's your Pro Stock field after qualifying session number 1. National record reset 7 times. Toyota, your number 1 qualifier with a 1:45.8, followed by Cena, Zan, Vidusky, Boma, Dodger, Enders, and Punk rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, Fastfish number 9, followed by Caden, Biggie, Bones, Alan Johnson, Hockey, Civic, and Fireball on the bump with a 1:51.6. Currently not qualified. Dave Conley, Greg Anderson, Heathen, Kenny Koretsky, Dave Hazard, Jason Line, Warren Johnson, and V Gaines. It is now time for Funny Car qualifying session number 1. And in this Funny Car, this is Eric's old Funny Car, no more. This is red. Also Team Thunder. 6th Funny Car for Team Thunder. But here we go, Red, the newest Funny Car driver. What will she run? How about a 1:52.0? Good run. She goes number 1 for now. New national record as well. Our next pair, we have Samantha in the near lane. John Force in the far lane. John Force, a 1:50 with a 6. New national record for him going number 1. Samantha struggles and crashes at 180 with a 1. She is okay. Go to number 3. Our next pair, we have Del Worsham in the far lane. Tony Pedregon in the near lane. And Worsham struggled, but Tony Pedregon gets down 1:55.7. Worsham, 1:62.8. It's going to be 3 and 4. Our next pair, we have Ron Capps on the far lane. Jim Epler in the near lane. 1:45.8 for Jim Epler. New national record goes number 1. Ron Capps, 1:52.3. Jim Epler goes number 1. And Ron Capps goes number 4. Our next pair, we have Frank Pedregon in the far lane. Tony Bartone in the near lane. 1:55.2 for Frank Pedregon. 1:59.8 for Tony Bartone. Frank Pedregon goes number 5. Tony Bartone goes number 7. Our next pair, Tommy Johnson Jr. in the far lane. Courtney Force in the near lane. 150 with a 6 for Courtney Force. 156.6 for Tommy Johnson Jr. Courtney Force goes number 3. Tommy Johnson Jr. goes number 8. Our next pair, we have Bob Gilbertson in the far lane. Matt Hagan in the near lane. 155.9 for Bob Gilbertson. 154.9 for Matt Hagan. Hagan goes 6. Gilbertson goes 9. Our next pair, Dale Creasy Jr. far lane. Robert Height near lane. 149.8 for Robert Height. 151.8 for Dale Creasy Jr. Robert Height goes number 2. Dale Creasy Jr. goes number 5. Our next pair, we have Donnie in the far lane. Ricardo in the near lane. 147.4 for Donnie. 148.4 for Ricardo. Donnie goes 2. Ricardo goes 3. Del Worsham now on the bump with his run from earlier. If I'm right, it was a 162.3. That could be wrong. What is up here will be right. Our next pair, Cruz Pedregon far lane. Jimmy Pedregon near lane. 149.7 for Cruz Pedregon. 153.7 for Jimmy Pedregon. Cruz goes number 4. Jimmy Pedregon goes number 11. Tommy Johnson Jr. now on the bump with a 156.6. Our next pair, we have Mellon in the far lane, Alley in the near lane. $145.1 new national record. She goes to number 1 spot. A 149.1 for Mellon. Alley goes number 1. Mellon goes number 5. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to recheck. Couldn't think. Tony Pedregon is now in the bump with a 155.7. Our next pair, we have Alex Laughlin in the far lane, Caden in the near lane. $145.6 for Caden, $146.2 for Alex Laughlin. Caden goes number 2, Laughlin goes number 4. Matt Hagan is on the bump with a 154.9. Our next pair, we have Sinister in the far lane, Eric in the near lane. Teammates. 147.2 for Sinister, 148.7 for Eric. Sinister goes number 5, Eric goes number 8. Ron Caps is now on the bump with a 152.5. Our next pair, we have Helatic in the far lane, Thunder in the near lane. 147.2 for Helatic, 152.2 for Thunder. Helatic goes number 6. Thunder goes number 17, does not qualify. Red is now on the bump with a 152.0. In our final pair of Funny Car qualifying session number 1, we have Fisher in the near lane, Mello in the far lane. 146.2 for Fisher, 147.2 for Mello. Fisher goes 5, Mello goes 8. Here's your Funny Car field after qualifying session number 1. Allie, your number one qualifier with a 145.1. Followed by Caden, Epler, Laughlin, Fisher, Sinister, Helatic, and Mello rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, Donnie number 9. Followed by Ricardo, Eric, Mellon, Cruz Pedregon, Robert Height, John Force, and Courtney Force on the bump, the 150 with a 6. Currently not qualified. Dale Greasy Jr., Red, Thunder, Caps, Frank Pedregon, or Jimmy Pedregon, Matt Hagan, Frank Pedregon, Tony Pedregon, Bob Gilbertson, Tommy Johnson Jr., Tony Bartone, Del Worsham, and Samantha. It's now time for Top Fuel qualifying session number 1. We start with Justin Ashley in the far lane. What can he do on the new drag strip? How about a 164.9 for Justin Ashley? That is a new national record. He'll go number 1 for now. Our first pair, we have Tony Stewart in the near lane and Terry McMillan in the far lane. Tony Stewart struggles to a 225.3. Terry McMillan goes a 172.3. McMillan 2, Stewart 3. Our next pair, we have Brittany Force in the far lane, Austin Prock in the near lane. $168.9 for Brittany Force, $172.9 for Austin Prock. Brittany goes 2, Prock goes number 4. Our next pair, Morgan Lucas far lane, Leah Pruitt near lane. $169.5 for Leah Pruitt, 170 flat, 170 with a 0 for Morgan Lucas. Leah goes number 3. Lucas goes number 4. Our next pair, Corey Mack far lane, Rhonda Hartman Smith near lane. Corey Mack, a 161.2 new national record, goes number 1. 165.3 for Rhonda Hartman Smith. Corey Mack goes number 1. Ron Hartman Smith goes number 3. Our next pair is Sean Langdon near lane. Samantha far lane. 162.7 for Samantha. 168.2 for Langdon. Samantha goes number 2. Sean Langdon goes number 5. Our next pair, we have Clay Milliken in the far lane. Doug Coletta near lane. 157.5 for Clay Milliken. He sets the new national record. He goes number 1. 175.0 for Doug Coletta. Milliken goes number 1. Doug Coletta goes number 12. Our next pair, Tony. Larry Dixon in the far lane. Antron Brown near lane. 158.7 for Larry Dixon. He's going to go number 2. 164.7 for Antron Brown. Dixon goes number 2. Antron goes number 5. Our next pair, Tony Schumacher far lane. Kenny Bernstein near lane. 157.5 for Schumacher. He ties the national record. We'll go number 2. 165.5 for Kenny Bernstein. Tony Schumacher goes number 2. Kenny Bernstein goes number 9. Doug Coletta is your number 16 qualifier on the bump, the 175.0. Our next pair, we have Fisher in the far lane. Mike Dunn in the near lane. 158.4 for Mike Dunn, 162.4 for Fisher. Mike Dunn goes number 3, Fisher goes number 6. Terry McMillan is on the bump with a 172.3. Our next pair, we have Bones in the far lane, Selzy in the near lane. 162.2 for Selzy, 162.7 for Bones. Good run. Selzy goes number 6. Bones goes number 9. Leah Pruitt on the bump with a 169.5. Our next pair, we have Joe Amato far lane, Thunder in the near lane. 156.5 for Joe Amato. He takes the national record, goes number 1. Thunder 159.6. Joe Amato goes number 1. Thunder goes number 6. Sean Langdon is now on the bump with a 168.2 in our final pair of top field qualifying session number 1. Melanie Troxel far lane. Brandon Bernstein near lane. 155.9. She takes the national record in number 1 spot. Brandon Bernstein slows to 169.0. Troxel goes number 1. Brandon Bernstein does not qualify. Goes number 19. Here's your top field after qualifying session number 1. Troxel, your number 1 qualifier with a 155.9. Followed by Amato, Milliken, Schumacher, Dunn, Dixon, Thunder, and Corey Mack rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, Selzy number 9, followed by Fisher, Samantha, Bones, Brown, Ashley, Ron Hartman Smith, Kenny Bernstein on the bump, 165.5. Currently not qualified. Sean Langdon, Brittany Force, Brandon Bernstein, Leah Pruitt, Morgan Lucas, Terry McMillan, Austin Prock, Doug Coletta, and Tony Stewart. And it's time for qualifying session number 2 of Mario Kart. Your bump spot currently. Baby Luigi with a 149.1. Up first we have number 26 qualifier Mario in the near lane. 25 qualifier Toadette in the far lane. Can they get in the show? $146.6 for Mario, 148.6 for Toadette. Mario makes the third run to tie the national record, goes number 3. Toadette goes number 13. Baby Mario now on the bump, also with a 149.1. Our next pair, we have Wario in the near lane, Tanuki Mario far lane. $146.9 for Tanuki Mario, $147.9 for Wario. Tanuki Mario goes number 5. Wario goes number 8. Cat Peach now on the bump with the 148.8. It's a very, very quick Mario Kart field. Our next pair, we have Baby Peach in the near lane, Rosalina in the far lane. $145.5. Baby Peach goes to the number 1 spot with the new national record of $147.5 for Rosalina. Baby Peach goes straight to the number 1 spot. Rosalina goes number 8. Diddy Kong now on the bump with a 148.6. Our next pair, we have Dry Bones near lane, Purple Yoshi far lane. $146.1 for Purple Yoshi. He's going to go right to number 2. And Dry Bones, $146.6. Purple Yoshi goes number 2. Dry Bones goes number 6. Princess Peach now on the bump, the 148.3. Our next pair, we have Waluigi in the near lane, Bowser in the far lane. $145.1 a pair. Bowser with the win light, Bowser with the national record. Bowser 1, Waluigi 2. Our next pair with Bowser Jr. now on the bump, also with a 148.3. Baby Luigi near lane, Baby Mario far lane. $145.7 for Baby Mario, $146.7 for Baby Luigi. Baby Mario goes number 4. Baby Luigi goes number 10. Wario now on the bump with a 147.9. Our next pair, we have Luigi in the near lane, Light Blue Yoshi far lane. $144.1 for Light Blue Yoshi. He goes to number 1 with the national record, 146.6 for Luigi. Man, this field is getting quick. Light Blue Yoshi goes to number 1. Luigi goes number 11. Rosalina now on the bump with a 147.5. Our next pair, we have Cat Peach near lane, Diddy Kong far lane. $145.4 for Diddy Kong, $146.4 for Cat Peach. Diddy Kong goes number 4. Cat Peach goes number 8. Tanuki Mario is now on the bump with a 146.9. Our next pair, we have Green Yoshi in the near lane, Shy Guy in the far lane. $144.1, tying the national record for Shy Guy. Goes number 2. $145.7 for Green Yoshi. Shy Guy goes number 2. Green Yoshi goes number 8. Baby Luigi is now on the bump with a 146.7. Our next pair, we have Bowser Jr. in the near lane, Princess Peach in the far lane. These two were 9 and 7 to start the session. $144.3 for Bowser Jr., $145.3 for Princess Peach. The fact that we have 3 pairs left and the field is still open, there's still a bump spot. Oh my Lord. Bowser Jr. goes number 3. Princess Peach goes number 6. Dry Bones now on the bump with a 146.6. Our next pair that started 5 and 6 this session. Light Blue Shy Guy in the near lane. Donkey Kong in the far lane. $144.3 for Light Blue Shy Guy. $145.4 for Donkey Kong. Light Blue Shy Guy goes number 4. Donkey Kong goes number 9. Toad, who is number 2 qualifier to start the session, is now on the bump with a 146.6. Our next pairs, who started 3 and 4 this session. Lakitu far lane, Red Yoshi near lane. How about a 143.9 for Lakitu? He takes the national record going to the number 1 spot. Red Yoshi, a 144.5. Lakitu goes number 1. Red Yoshi goes number 6. On the bump, Cat Peach, 146.4. And our final pair of Mario Kart qualifying session number 2. They were 1 and 2 to start the session. Number 17, Koopa Troopa far lane. Number 18, Toad near lane. 144.1 for Toad, 145.2 for Koopa Troopa. I am not going to lie, that was one of the absolute best qualifying sessions I have ever seen. Toad goes for number 4. Koopa Troopa goes number 10. Here is your current Mario Kart field after qualifying session number 2. Lakitu's your number 1 qualifier with a 143.9. Followed by Light Blue Yoshi, Shy Guy, Toad, Bowser Jr., Light Blue Shy Guy, Red Yoshi, Bowser rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, Waluigi number 9, followed by Koopa Troopa, Princess Peach, Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, Baby Peach, Baby Mario, and Yoshi on the bump. The 145.7, currently not qualified after an amazing session 2. Popo Yoshi, Cat Peach, Mario, Dry Bones, Luigi, Baby Luigi, Tanuki Mario, Rosalina, Wario, and Toadette. I am now curious on how this is going to go for Pro Stock qualifying session number 2. Fireball on the bump, number 16 with a 151.6. Our first pair, we have Warren Johnson near lane, V Gaines far lane. $155.4 for Warren Johnson, $155.9 for V Gaines. Not going to get in. That was the first pair to not improve positions. They improved their times, but they do not improve from the 23rd and 24th spots. Fireball still on the bump, 151.6. Our next pair, we have Dave Hazard near lane and Jason Line far lane. $149.4 for Dave Hazard, $152.9 for Jason Line. Hazard's going to get in. Dave Hazard goes to number 10. Jason Line goes up to number 21. Civic is now on the bump with a 151.3. Our next pair, we have Greg Anderson near lane, Kenny Koretsky far lane. $150 with a 0 for Greg Anderson, $152.0 for Kenny Koretsky. Anderson goes number 11. Koretsky only goes up to number 19. Hockey now on the bump, also with a 151.3. Our next pair, we have Dave Conley near lane, Heathen far lane. $149.7 for Heathen, $152.2 for Conley. Heathen goes number 11. Conley does not improve. Conley falls to 21. Our next pair, we have Fireball in the far lane. On the bump, number 16 qualifier, Alan Johnson in the near lane due to lane matchups. $149.6 for Alan Johnson. $150 with a 1 for Fireball. Alan Johnson goes number 11. Fireball goes up to number 14. Big E now in the bump with the 151.0. Our next pair, we have number 19 qualifier, Civic in the far lane. 17 qualifier, Bones in the near lane. $145.6. New national record for Bones. He goes to number 1 spot. $150 with a 1 for Civic. Bones goes number 1. Civic goes to the bump. Number 16, the 150 with a 1. Our next pair, outside looking in, Hockey, number 19 in the far lane. Eric Enders, number 8 qualifier in the near lane. $148.3 for Enders, $149.3 for Hockey. Eric Enders moves from 8 to 7. Hockey improves to number 11. Fireball back on the bump, now with a 150 with a 1. Our next pair, again number 19 qualifier, Big E far lane. Number 8 qualifier, Roger Dodger near lane. $146.3 for Roger Dodger, $149.8 for Big E. Dodger improves to number 3. Big E goes up to number 15. Greg Anderson now on the bump. The 150 with a 0. Our next pair, now number 19 qualifier, the last car to try to bump his way in this session, Caden in the far lane. And number 7 qualifier, Bulma in the near lane. $146.5 for Bulma, $147.5 for Caden. Bulma improves to number 4. Caden improves to number 8. Big E is your number 16 qualifier going into session number 3, the 149.8. Our next pair, number 11 qualifier, Fast Race in the far lane. Number 7 qualifier, Vidisky in the near lane. $145.2 for Vidisky. He goes number 1 with the national record. $145.7 for Fast Fish. Vidisky goes number 1. Fast Race goes number 3. Our next pair, number 11 qualifier, CM Punk far lane. Number 8 qualifier, Zan in the near lane. $143.0. Zan takes the national record and the number 1 spot. CM Punk on $147.0. Zan goes number 1. CM Punk goes number 9 or number 8. And our final pair of Pro Stock qualifying session number 3. They were 1 and 2 to start the session. Now number 5 qualifier, Toyota near lane. Number 9 qualifier, John Cena far lane. $142.7. Toyota goes number 1 with a national record. $147.2 for Cena. Toyota goes number 1. John Cena stays number 9. Here is your current Pro Stock field after qualifying session number 2. Toyota, now your number 1 qualifier. The 142.7. Followed by Zan, Vidisky, Bones, Fish, Dodger, Bulma, and CM Punk rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, Cena number 9. Followed by Caden, Enders, Hockey, Hazard, Alan Johnson, Heathen, and Big E on the bump with a 149.8. Currently not qualified, Greg Anderson, Fireball, Civic, Kenny Koretsky, Dave Conley, Jason Line, Warren Johnson, and V Gaines. It is now time for Funny Card qualifying session number 2. After Pro Stock and Mario Kart, I wonder how Funny Card is going to fare. Courtney Forrest is your number 16 qualifier right now with a 150 with a 6. Up first, number 29 qualifier, Samantha far lane. 28 qualifier, Del Worsham near lane. Samantha hits cones, gets disqualified. A 149.6 for Del Worsham. Del Worsham goes number 13. John Force now on the bump. Also, the 150 with a 6. Our next pair, now number 28 qualifier, Tony Bartone far lane. 27 qualifier, Tommy Johnson Jr. near lane. $154.5 for Tony Bartone. $156.0 for Tommy Johnson Jr. Tony Bartone goes number 23. Tommy Johnson Jr. stays number 28. John Force still in the bump with the 150 with a 6. Our next pair, number 27 qualifier, Bob Gilbertson near lane. 25 qualifier, Tony Pedregon far lane. Tony Pedregon comes off the side, hits the side cones. Run will stand. 157.3 for Tony Pedregon. 154.7 for Bob Gilbertson. Gilbertson up to number 24. Tony Pedregon down to number 27. John Force still on the bump with a 150 with a 6. Our next pair, number 26 qualifier, Frank Pedregon near lane. 25 qualifier, Matt Hagan, far lane. $151.2 for Frank Pedregon. $155.2 for Matt Hagan. Frank Pedregon goes up to number 18. Matt Hagan down to number 26. John Force still in the bump. 150 with 6. Our next pair. 23 qualifier. Jimmy Pedregon, far lane. 22 qualifier. Ron Capps, near lane. $151.5 for Ron Capps. $156.5 for Jimmy Pedregon. Jimmy Pedregon up to 9. Ron Capps up to 19. Jimmy Pedregon down to 23. Still nobody getting in. Force still in the bump. Our next pair, now 22 qualifier. Thunder in the far lane. 21 qualifier, Red in the near lane. Teammates, Red is a rookie, new to the team. How about a 148.2 for Red and a 150 with a 2 for Thunder? Red goes up to number 10. Thunder does not qualify, goes to number 17. Robert Height now in the bump. The 149.8. Our next pair. Now number 22 qualifier. Dale Creasy Jr. near lane. From right, number 20 or number 19 qualifier. Courtney Force, far lane. I think she's 19 right now. 149.4 for Courtney Force. 150 with a 4 for Creasy Jr. Courtney Force goes number 14. Dale Creasy Jr. only up to number 19. Cruz Pedregon now on the bump. 149.7. Our next pair, number 20 qualifier, John Force near lane. Number 17 qualifier, Robert Height, far lane. 147.1 for John Force. 149.6 for Robert Height. John Force goes up to number 6. Robert Height improves by 2 thou. Stays number 17. Del Warsham's now on the bump. The 149.6. The last car outside looking in. On the line, Cruz Pedregon in the near lane. Can he get in? $147.0. Yes, Cruz will. Cruz Pedregon goes to number 6. Courtney Force will start session 3 again on the bump. The 149.4. Our next pair, number 15 qualifier, Mellon in the near lane. Number 13 qualifier, Ricardo in the far lane. $145.5 for Mellon. $149.0 for Ricardo. Mellon goes up to number 2. Ricardo falls to number 14. Our next pair, now number 15 qualifier, Eric in the near lane. Number 9 qualifier, Sinister in the far lane. $144.4 new national record goes number 1 for Eric. $145.4 for Sinister. Eric to number 1, Sinister to number 3. Our next pair, number 13 qualifier, Donnie in the near lane. Number 8 qualifier, Fisher far lane. $146.0 for Donnie, $147.5 for Fisher. Donnie goes up to number 7. Fisher falls to number 9. Our next pair, number 13 qualifier, Mello in the near lane. Number 6 qualifier, Jim Epler, far lane. Epler is going to crash before the finish line. A 144.4 for Mello. He ties the national record, goes number 2. 172.9 from Epler. We're going to check on him momentarily. Mello goes number 2. Epler falls to number 7. He is okay. Our next pair, again, number 13 qualifier, Helatic near lane. Number 6 qualifier, Caden far lane. $145.2 for Helatic, $146.7 for Caden. Helatic improves to number 4, Caden falls to number 7. Our final pair of funny car qualifying session number 3. Or 2, my bad. Well, we're 1 and 2 to start the session. Now, number 9, or 10 qualifier, Alex Laughlin near lane. Number 3 qualifier, Allie in the far lane. Can Allie get her national record back? Number 1 spot? No. 147.5 for Allie, 148.0 for Laughlin. Allie stays 3, Laughlin will stay 10. Here's your current funny car field after qualifying session number 2. Eric, your new number 1 qualifier with a 144.4, followed by Mello, Allie, Helatic, Sinister, Mellon, Caden, and Epler rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, Donnie number 9, followed by Laughlin, Fisher, Cruz, Pedregon, John Force, Eric, Red, my bad. Ricardo and Courtney Force on the bump, the 149.4. Currently not qualified. Del Worsham, Robert Height, Thunder, Dale Creasy Jr., Frank Pedregon, Ron Capps, Jimmy Pedregon, Tony Bartone, Bob Gilbertson, Matt Hagan, Tony Pedregon, Tommy Justin Jr., and Samantha. It is now time for Top Fuel qualifying session number 2. Kenny Bernstein is on the bump with a 165.5. Our first pair, number 25 qualifier, Tony Stewart in the far lane, 22 qualifier, Terry McMillan in the near lane. $175.0 for McMillan, $175.5 for Stewart. Stewart stays 25, McMillan stays 22. Kenny Bernstein still on the bump, 165.5. Our next pair, 24 qualifier, Doug Coletta far lane, 21 qualifier, Morgan Lucas near lane. $167.2 for Coletta, $177.2 for Lucas. Doug Coletta up to number 17. Morgan Lucas falls to number 22. Kenny Bernstein still in the bump with a 165.5. Our next pair, number 24 qualifier, Austin Prock far lane. Number 19 qualifier, Brittany Force near lane. $163.4 for Austin Prock, $173.4 for Brittany Force. Austin Prock up to number 13. Brittany Force falls to number 20. Rhonda Hartman-Smith is now on the bump with a 165.3. Our next pair, number 24 qualifier, Leah Pruitt, far lane. Number 15 qualifier, Justin Ashley, near lane. $166.7 for Justin Ashley, $172.2 for Leah Pruitt. Ashley stays 15, Leah Pruitt stays number 22. Hartman Smith still on the bump, 165.3. Our next pair, 21 qualifier, Brandon Bernstein, far lane. Bones, the number 12 qualifier, in the near lane. $159.4 for Brandon Bernstein, $166.4 for Bones. Brandon Bernstein up to number 7. Bones falls to number 13. Justin Ashley now on the bump with a 164.9. Our next pair, number 20 qualifier, Sean Langdon, far lane. Number 12 qualifier, Samantha, near lane. $167.6 for Samantha. Langdon struggled off the line, $178.6. Samantha stays 12. Langdon stays 20. Ashley still in the bump with a 164.9. Our next pair, number 18 qualifier, Kenny Bernstein, far lane. Number 11 qualifier, Fisher, near lane. $163.5 for Kenny Bernstein, $165.5 for Fisher. Fisher stays number 11. Kenny Bernstein goes up to number 15. Antron Brown now on the bump with a 164.7. Our next pair. Now number 17 qualifier, Ronda Hartman-Smith in the far lane. And then number 9 qualifier, Corey Mack in the near lane. $160 with a 4 for Ronda Hartman-Smith. She's going to get back into the show. $164.9 for Corey Mack. Ronda Hartman-Smith up to number 9. Bumping Corey Mack down to number 10. Kenny Bernstein back on the bump. 163.5 due to the odd number of top fuel directors. Number 17 qualifier, Antron Brown, far lane. Can he get back in? $168.3. That is going to be a no. Antron Brown stays 17. Kenny Bernstein will be your number 16 qualifier going into session number 3, the 163.5. Our next pair, we have number 11 qualifier, Gary Scelzi in the far lane. Larry Dixon, number 6 qualifier, in the near lane. This would be a round 1 matchup. $160 with a 3 for Dixon, $164.8 for Scelzi. Dixon stays 6th, Scelzi stays 11th. Our next pair, number 8 qualifier, Thunder in the far lane. Number 4 qualifier, Tony Schumacher near lane. $160 with a 1 for Schumacher, $162.1 for Thunder. Thunder stays 8th, Schumacher stays 4th. Our next pair, we have Mike Dunn in the far lane. And number 5 qualifier. Number 3 qualifier, Clay Millican in the near lane. $159.1 for Mike Dunn, $172.6 for Clay Millican. Millican stays 3, Dunn stays 4. We have 2 cars left to go. Both need to go down lane number 1, so we have 2 solo runs. First up, number 2 qualifier, Joe Amato. $158.9 for Joe Amato. Antron stays number 2. Our final car down. Melanie Troxel, number 1 qualifier. She's going to stay number 1 qualifier. Can she improve it? $163.0. Going to be a no. She's going to stay number 1. So here's your top fuel field after qualifying session number 2. Melanie Troxel still your number 1 qualifier with a 155.9. Followed by Amato, Millican, Schumacher, Dunn, Dixon, Brandon Bernstein, and Thunder rounding out the top 8. Bottom half of the field, Ronda Hartman-Smith, number 9, followed by Corey Mack, Gary Scelzi, Fisher, Samantha, Bones, Proc, and Kenny Bernstein on the bump with a 163.5. Currently not qualified. Antron Brown, Justin Ashley, Doug Coletta, Sean Langdon, Brittany Force, Leah Pruitt, Morgan Lucas, Terry McMillan, and Tony Stewart. When we come back, Pro Stock, qualifying session 3.